See that? There's a donkey, cow, sheep, and then the way back there's a wood structure with hay in it. That's a feeding trough. It's what we call a manger in the Christmas story. That's where they laid baby Jesus when he came to earth. Hi, I'm Doug Snyder, Intimacy with God Ministries. This is Sunday's Thought Conditioner. Tonight's word is manger. Manger. Luke 2:7, continuing in the Christmas story, she gave birth to her first child, a son. She wrapped him snugly in strips of cloth and laid him in a manger. Well, mangers, stables, notoriously not clean places. I remember in junior high taking a youth group trip to a barn to see animals. We had a farmer host, and he took us through to see the cattle and the sheep and dogs and cats and what happened in a barn. And he showed us first a sheep, and he let the sheep suck his fingers, and I thought that was pretty neat. So when everybody passed by the pen on to the next animal, I stuck my finger in the sheep's mouth, and then just like our host farmer, I took my hand and put it in the straw to dry it off, only my hand found some fresh, warm stuff that it got stuck in, and it was not clean. Again, stables are not clean places, and we saw all sorts of things when we were in that barn. Another story, I was helping a farmer, and his son was in my class. We played football together, and we were told that there was a rat in the barn. We needed to get out. So we went out, and we found the rat, and we cornered it. He had a shovel, and I had a pitchfork, I think, and the rat came charging out and ran up his pant leg, and boy, we were scared, threw the shovel and the pitchfork. Anyway, I just say those two stories to illustrate that stables, barns, they're not really clean places. And that is where baby Jesus was born, in a stable. And I want to suggest three things from this story that you know so well about Christmas. One, the stable, not a clean place. I would like you to consider that Jesus was born in a stable, and that the stable can represent your life. Your life. It's not clean, wasn't clean before Jesus came. And Jesus wants to come into your life of a stable, however it is, however messed up, however messy it is, and he wants to enter there. The second thing I want to do is illustrate the manger can represent your heart. Jesus was laying in a manger, a feeding trough. And if your heart is a manger, a feeding trough, your heart is hungry. And really what it's hungry for is Jesus. So receive Jesus in your heart. And the third thing is when the shepherds came. Now the shepherds weren't the high society type people. They were quite the opposite. They were maybe outcasts, didn't have quite all the social etiquette. They stayed out in the fields watching over the flocks at night. They were probably ruffians. But when they heard the angels, they did exactly what you and I should do. They believed the angel, they went and found the child, they worshiped, and then they left and told everybody what they saw. And that's like you and I. Our life is a mess without Jesus. We need to accept him in to the manger of our heart, and then like the shepherds, believe, worship, and go and tell. I'm Doug Snyder, Intimacy with God Ministries. This is Sunday's Thought Conditioner, and I wish you a Merry Christmas.